is Special Report with Wilf, Derm.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I really wanted to be a chef. And it's interesting because, obviously I love food, love to eat. And, I used to watch a lot of cooking shows. And, there were a lot of good ones on back then. But my favorite was, had to be, Great Chefs. Remember Great Chefs? I'd call it the greatest cooking show of all time. You had, Great Chefs International, Great Chefs of the Caribbean, of Europe, of the Americas. It was a great show. It was a quiet, uncluttered presentation. Little light jazz guitar plays in the background and actual chefs from actual restaurants working in their actual kitchens. The hum of the machines. You had that lady, the narrator, and she'd be like, half a cup of flour, quarter stick of butter. And she would say it only when the chef didn't describe what he was actually doing. But most of the time they were talking through the recipes and, it was just a great show. It's what a cooking show should be. Maybe you want to do that for a living. Obviously I moved on to different things, though my passion for food knows no bounds. But that's how good a show was. If it inspired me, it must have inspired many, many others to actually become chefs and follow that passion. And I can't imagine the Food Network inspiring anyone, because the Food Network sucks ass. The Food Network used to be a channel that had primarily cooking shows. Imagine that. Now it's pretty much all reality show contest-based crap, because it's easy to put together and they don't have to pay these people much at all, these slobs they put on these shows. You got Chopped, you got Iron Chef, you got Cutthroat Kitchen, you got Food Court Wars, you got Cupcake Wars, and inevitably, none of the challenges in these stupid shows involve baking cupcakes, because the theme of the Cupcake Wars will be rock and roll cupcakes. And someone will make something, and 90% of the thing this asshole makes is like a plastic guitar covered in fondant in the shape of a cupcake. And then the expert judges, they complain about how it doesn't look right. How the hell could that thing look right at all? It's stupid. It shouldn't even exist. It's celebrity cook-offs and the celebrities with the kids cooking off. That's all I need. Bunch of smug little bastards acting like they know what they're doing in the kitchen. Give me a break. Food Network with the fake-ass stage bullshit like Restaurant Stakeout and Mystery Diners. They hire actors to play the bad employees and the customers. So essentially, none of it's real. So, in other words, why does this fucking useless shit even exist? And why is this fatso paid $200,000 a year to host it? Can someone explain this to me? Restaurant makeover shows with manufactured drama. Owners asking for help. They get the show, and then they proceed to second guess and nitpick everything the guy they were just begging for help 2 minutes ago is telling them to do. Change your menu. They refuse. Clean your fucking freezer. They don't understand why. And then they cry, and then they come around after they get their free dining room makeover and 20 grand in new kitchen equipment. And one of the worst shows, best thing I ever ate. I tell you something. I don't give a crap about the time you're on vacation in Fiji and you stopped into that little place that makes the best turkey sandwich on earth, and they use those special tomatoes you can only get in Fiji, because I'm never going to be in Fiji. And I don't give a shit about your stupid goony face holding my TV screen. Tell me about your fabulous vacation memories. Keep it to yourself, you asshole. I hate this channel. Remember Julia Child? Remember Jacques Pepin? Galloping Gourmet even. Those were TV chefs. Food Network employs a lot of quote-unquote chefs of varying quality. But certain few are particularly awful to me. I can't stand them. This guy right here, Guy Fieri. He finds all kinds of great restaurants, but I just can't stand him. Sammy Hagar, bowling shirts with flames and shit all over him. Jeez, he probably listens to that Life is a Highway song. He probably likes that song. Who could possibly like that song? Well, this guy right here, this smug know-it-all jackass. He thinks there's only one way to do any recipe. His way, Mr. Food Scientist. Let me tell you something. This guy's chili looked like crapola. But of course, it's the only way to make chili. If you're a goddamn food scientist or one of the nerds who thinks this guy's some kind of freaking genius. Give me a break. Of course, it's not all bad. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Giada. I don't care what she's making. It could be fruit salad with fruit salad dressing baked inside a goddamn watermelon. She's hot, so I got no problem with her. That goes double for Nigella, if you know what I mean. Jeez Louise. But this lady right here, Paula Deen, talk about creepy. Talk about an unhealthy obsession with butter and sour cream and fat. Oh, and she also loves plantation parties or whatever the hell. I mean, this lady makes, awful food, what we would call ugly, ugly food. It's just disgusting. Look at this thing. Would you eat this? I mean, it looks like a sick elephant left this in its cage. This is horrible. That leads us on to this jerk right here, Robert Irvine, this douchebag. This guy lied about being the Queen's personal chef or whatever. He lied about being knighted. He lied about the very, his college degree where he went to school. He was not really a White House chef. This guy's a jackass. Oh, and he loves his stupid arms. Look at this jerk. Restaurant Impossible is a bunch of jackasses listening to this freak bark orders at them. They're so thrilled, it's like God just commanded them to mix that mac and cheese. It's disgusting, this show. I remember he did a show, he was cooking for these firefighters or something. I tried to find the tape, nobody's got it online. He ran to the Home Depot next door to get these big Rubbermaid tubs to cook in. He didn't even rinse them out first. These things were sitting in a Home Depot, and he just started pouring soup into them. Disgusting man. But no one could possibly top this one. Sandra Lee. Now, plenty's been written about her online. I'm not the first to have a problem with this woman. She is an absolute wretch in the kitchen. She is a clueless fucking monster. She's horrible. Her tips or her secrets are either things everyone knows, like use pot holders to keep from burning your hands, or just complete bullshit like mixing pumpkin pie spice into every goddamn thing she makes. Her whole stupid show is just plowing through these horrible recipes to get to cocktail time, where she inevitably makes some fucking abomination that uses frozen berries as ice cubes. And of course, she thinks she thought of this. She makes the most disgusting, god-awful food. New York strip with chocolate Merlot sauce. And yes, there's taco seasoning in that sauce. Or maybe you want her Krabby Bisque, which is canned soup mixed with heavy cream and lemons. Why would you do that? Or these French pork chops, they got some kind of canned cream of potato soup and beans poured on them. Why the fuck? White chocolate polenta, Parmesan, thyme, and white chocolate chips. Only an asshole would make something like this. And of course, the Kwanzaa cake, which is amazingly not her recipe, well, you wouldn't know it. It's a store-bought angel food cake and canned frosting, pumpkin seeds, corn nuts, and that's apple pie filling right there. It's just the kind of thing she would whip up. This is the face of someone stupid enough to mix vodka, lemonade, and heavy cream and drink it, and smug enough to insist that it's delicious, and not the worst fucking cocktail in the history of the universe. I know this group of people, the friends of mine. For some reason, they insist on watching this woman's show, and they yell at the TV. They hate her, and they hate the show, but they torture themselves with this. And I don't know why they do it, because when I see this show, I want to put my fist through the screen. I want to destroy my TV, so I can never have to see it again. That's how bad it is. That's how low the quality of the Food Network really is. And it's a shame because, like I said, I love food. I love to eat, but I never watch this stupid channel. What's the point? It's a waste of time. It's god-awful. I suggest you watch the cooking channel if you actually want to learn anything about food. But if you like reality TV and fake assholes bickering at each other about fondant-covered crap. And by all means, tune into the Food Network every night of the week.